How do you feel like you played this year, to your standard?
I feel like the overall year was pretty good. Had some up and downs. I think I could have did better, but the new season here, tournament time, so I just got to focus in even more.
Is it bad news for the teams you're going to play this week that you come into the tournament off maybe your worst game of the year?
It's bad news for every team. It's bad news for every team coming up because I think our whole team is focused. We're all on different focus, and we're coming in focused for the game from the jump. So I think it's going to be a new team the whole tournament.
Coach said on his radio show that you didn't think you were engaged. Maybe he said that after the game. You're nodding. Does that mean you agree with that you weren't engaged in that last game?
Oh yeah, no energy. I ain't had no kind of energy, none of that. So basically, I was not engaged. But I mean, young players, every player have up and down games. So I just gotta move from there, learn from the mistakes, and just try to get better.
All your games are going to be noon games down there in Nashville, knowing that sort of sometimes that gets you off to a sluggish start. How do you guys adjust to that? Will you change anything about your personal preparation to kind of get yourself ready?
No, our personal preparation will be the same. We'll just get up even more earlier than we used to, have shoot around stuff like that earlier. So I think we'll just do the same things.
Are you a guy in particular that suffers when you don't get a shoot around? I mean, do you feel like you're not as on when the game starts if you don't because you didn't get one in Texas?
No, we didn't have one in Texas, and we didn't have one in UCLA. Them the only two games we didn't have shoot arounds, but UCLA, I think I played pretty good. Then the Texas game was just horrible. But I think we need shoot-arounds for sure. I think we need shoot-arounds.
Why? What do you think you get out of it?
More focus on the game plans and stuff like that. People not sleepy or anything like that. So I think shoot-arounds are the best.
Wasn't it the Carolina game that Cal said you had like the best shoot-around you'd ever? Was it that game? One of the games you had a really big game. I think Cal said also that you had a pretty elite shoot-around.
Cal say every elite shoot-around is going to have the best game. So I think, it may have been Carolina that he said that. I can't remember that far.
What time do you guys get up for a new game? I mean, like, you got pregame meal, right? And I guess you're going to have shoot-around. So how early do you got to get up?
We're having it up at 6.
How do you feel about that?
That's it'll be 7 here, but
That's true.
You just gonna tell yourself that?
Got to get used to it. But I mean, we're gonna have to play at 12, so this is something we have to adjust to.
And Coach Payne, I think it was, said that you had a greener light than other players do. So I'm wondering how you balance having that greener light with being patient and not going with the green light.
I think being patient is the biggest key. If you be patient, you'll see the open play. So me just being patient, I just try to make the best plays of all time. So that's all I'll be trying to do.
You guys are either going to get Georgia or Tennessee. Both of those teams gave you guys some trouble. What'll be different this time, whichever one of those you get?
It's hard beating teams 2 or 3 times if you play them. But I mean, they're gonna be way more game plan than we were, and we're gonna be way more game plan than they were before. So I mean, we're just gonna have to come down and compete and listen to Cal, and I think we should do all right.